Hey everybody, Chris here. Welcome on a Friday afternoon. We've got Dogecoin hitting resistance again at 777 and retracing back down. Yeah, but we're going to look at Doge longer term. Had a fun video yesterday. Could Doge go to $10? That was fun. If you missed that, go watch that. And Shiba. Well, what are we talking about Shiba for? Well, Shiba had a little run today. And I'm not against making money. And if there's money to be made somewhere, Shiba may make some people a little money. So we're going to talk about that and become a millionaire. How many tokens will it take? That kind of thing. But we'll also cover the overall markets, the Bitcoin and others. And then we're going to do another live purchase of crypto into the Kriss DCA portfolio because we're DCAing here in this reset year before the Bitcoin halving, just to show DCA works. And I'm putting my money where my mouth is by using real money and buying real crypto into this portfolio. None of this fake stuff, none of this sample portfolio. This is real. So we buy real crypto and we do it live. So hope everyone is enjoying their Friday afternoon and looking forward to a great weekend. Hit the likes. Also subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, because we talk about a lot of other things too. Mainly it's all about making money because we want to make money here. That's what I'm in crypto for. And it's kind of fun too, especially with Doge. So we talk more about Doge than others, but we're here to talk about a lot of things. So let me get down here in the corner so we can see the charts real big. And here is the rejection yet again off 7777 that we've seen Doge hit yesterday, again this morning, and now right now rejecting back off of that resistance line. So yeah, maybe in a half hour or so, and we're buying some more Doge if we want to DCA some more Doge. Maybe Doge will be down a little lower. We'll pick up a little more Doge. But whatever the price is, that's what we're going to buy it for, because that's how DCA works, even though I'm a trader and I really like to buy the dips. That's how my main portfolio is. For this portfolio, we're just DCAing and we're just buying whatever the price is. And whatever that price is, hey, that's what we get. So, Joe, how are you? Hey, good to see you, man. Glad you can join. For those who don't know, Joe is a member of Kriss, and so he gets extra emojis that he can put in there. So if you guys are interested in becoming a member on my main YouTube channel page, you can join membership. So good to see you, Joe. Good to see you. So where to begin? Where to begin? Bitcoin price trades flat following Bank of Japan's hawkish policy move. Yeah, so Japan, they've been doing some funny business with their bonds throughout this past year and a half or so, while the United States has had some banks collapse. Bank of Japan is trying to keep things afloat by doing these shady things with their bonds, and it's catching up to them. And so the yen is dropping, and but what does that mean for crypto? Well, today, Bitcoin just kind of stayed flat. It didn't affect Bitcoin at all. But you know what it did affect? If you guys have been watching me for a while, Jasmy. That's right, Jasmy took off. So what did we have? We had Bitcoin first with the news yesterday about what was going on with Bank of Japan, and then Bitcoin kind of traded down from like 29.5 down to 29.1. But while Bitcoin was trading down, Jasmy was trading up, because Jasmy is a Japanese token. And so you got a bunch of people in Japan that are buying into crypto, and they're buying Jasmy. And we actually added some Jasmy to our Kriss DCA portfolio 2 weeks ago. I think we put some Jasmy in there, because keep your eyes on Jasmy. Keep your eyes on Jasmy. That's what I've been saying. And I've got a big bag of Jasmy in my portfolio, but we added some here too. So just to just to raise that, if you guys have been watching. And then on the block, there was this pop-up ad for the WorldCoin community. And it's like this whole WorldCoin thing is just, it's getting out of hand. And like, who's paying for those ads, right? It's not Altman. I mean, he's not paying for those ads out of his pocket, right? He's selling WorldCoin tokens to pay for this stuff. And you guys who are buying WorldCoin are paying for this stuff. So be careful. Be careful. Because only 1% of all the WorldCoin tokens are out there. And it's just going to be dumpage over the years. It's just going to be dumpage. So be careful. Can you make money in WorldCoin? I don't know. Maybe. I'm not touching it. I'm doing Doge. I'm doing Shiba. I got a bunch of other altcoins that we've been talking about, and even some Bitcoin as well. And I think we're going to do okay. We don't need that. So, plus this whole eye retina scan thing just scares the bejesus out of me. I just like, really? You're going to give them your retina data? Really? Okay. All right. So Bitcoin, well, Bitcoin won't be stuck below 30K for long. Crypto option traders are betting. Just lack of traders selling $30,000 Bitcoin call options suggest market participants don't expect the price to stay below this level for long. There's potent resistance forming at 31K based on open interest for calls. And we were showing that in our stream about a week ago. If we go to the 4-hour chart here with Bitcoin, and here is Bitcoin. This yellow line is 30K. The blue line is 31K. And since June 21st, that's where Bitcoin was trading, just dropped below 30K here on the 17th of July, and has tried to eclipse back up a few times, but now it's trading down in this 29K range. But they're saying Bitcoin will probably zip back up over 30 and then trade back in this 30 to 31 range. So we'll be watching for that. What else have we got? We've got Bitcoin. Well, with Bitcoin dropping, what's happening? Well, altcoins are actually holding up better. It's a little more toward the altcoin season now rather than Bitcoin season, which it has been since the 1st of January. It's been Bitcoin season. So over 6 months where Bitcoin dominance continued to go up and just wasn't the time to be buying altcoins. I mean, a lot of us were, and we've got some bags of altcoins that we've been buying so far in 2023. But if we go to the daily and we look at this Bitcoin dominance, it has just, since the beginning of 2023, where it was down here at 41%, it went all the way up to 51%, but now it's turning back around here. So now it's more toward altcoins as Bitcoin dominance has fallen below 50 and it's now at 49.6. So that's what's happening with the Bitcoin dominance. Means good news for some altcoins here. Good news for altcoins. So here's the Doge chart. If we go to the 4-hour, what we've been watching, what we're talking about all week, both videos and live streams, is we've had this upward trend since Wednesday, the 12th of July. So this has been 2 weeks of upward trading for Dogecoin, where we're seeing higher lows. So what did we see last night? We saw a higher low, essentially came back down to about 759 and then turned around and starts trading back up. So we are seeing higher lows. And as long as those higher lows continue, that is bullish, very bullish and good for Doge trading forward. We also have Litecoin halving, right? The Litecoin halving is in its countdown. And right now, it's every 840,000 blocks will be the next halving. And right now, it's looking like it's going to be next Wednesday, August 2nd. they're targeting for the Litecoin halving. But Litecoin trading has been kind of not really doing much. Traditionally, Litecoin has had a run up about a month prior to the halving, but then it kind of retraces and goes flat. And it did that the last time there was a Litecoin halving, and it looks like it's doing it again. So don't really think Litecoin's really going to do much, but we did dollar cost average on Monday. We bought some Litecoin down here at 88. So that was a good buy. And now Litecoin is trading up. So that's good. And that $88 Litecoin, that's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. And I think Litecoin is just steadily going to trade up, and particularly if Bitcoin goes back up over 30K, we're going to see Litecoin back up here at $94, $96 and maybe make a run back at 100. So we'll see about Litecoin for those that are looking at that. A little FUD in the news about Tesla. Are they lying to customers? And what does this mean for Dogecoin? This has happened before. Don't really know whether this is true or not. Dashboard readouts giving optimistic projections of range. And someone's quoted Elon of having engineers make sure that when you buy a new Tesla, when you start seeing those range estimates, they're always up on the high side. I don't know whether it's true or not. I don't have my Tesla yet. But what does that mean for Doge? Nothing. It has nothing to do with Doge. And Tesla doesn't care. Tesla was up 4% today in its stock. So this is a nothing burger. Just one of those things that gets thrown out there in the news. Meanwhile, though, Dogecoin did have a bit of decline over the past day and a half. And what does that mean? Well, it fell back below Cardano. That's right. ADA is now in 7th and Doge is back in 8th, but it's close. It's very close. It's only $10 million apart. So Doge goes on a little bit of a run here, gets over that resistance. Doge will flip Cardano again and be back up into 7th. Only a matter of time. Only a matter of time for Doge. For those, though, that are looking for Doge to scoop up more at a low price, well, I don't know if you're going to get that opportunity. What we're seeing on the charts again is a steady move up. Is this going to turn around and we're going to see Doge dip back down into the 7.2, 7.1 range or even below 7 cents? Right now, the charts aren't showing that. And there aren't these sort of bearish signs on the charts to show if Doge is going to drop down or not. So that's not what I'm reading on the charts right now. The charts are looking rather bullish. That's why we're just going to dollar cost average more Doge. That's what we're going to do. And so Doge loses momentum. The Twitter X hype cools down a little bit. But even with that hype cooling down, Doge is not continuing to drop. It turned around and headed back up. So that is good. That is good to see. Doge did not continue to drop down into the 7.4 range or 7.2 range where it was. That's just what the charts show. So Shiba Inu or Dogecoin, which token can make you a millionaire first? Well, the first thing, Doge is not a token, guys. Doge is a coin. And I am going to tweet Watch a Guru here and say, hey, let's get it right here. Doge is a coin. Shiba is a token. They're not the same. Not the same at all. But you can make money on both. And that's what we're talking about here is what did we have for Shiba today? We had, let me go back to the zoom in here. Here's Doge turning back around. And there's Shiba this morning. Went on a big run. Big run, 6%. Not huge. But Shiba hasn't seen this in a long time. And in fact, if we look at the trading pair between Shiba and Dogecoin, we go back to the daily on that, it has been a steady decline in the price of SHIB versus Doge. This is the SHIB-Doge trading pair. So since the beginning of February, SHIB has traded down in its comparison to Doge. And so this turnaround is just this little green candle right here. That's the little turnaround today for SHIB. But overall, SHIB hasn't really been trading that well this year compared to Doge, compared to Bitcoin, especially. So is it time for SHIB to take off, get back up to 10, and then maybe rocket up further? That's what I think. That's what I'm betting on. And I've got a big bag of SHIB because I think those ETH whales that have a crap ton of SHIB are getting ready to push the price. And this is tied to Shibarium. That's right. We do have Shiba Inu prices rises, and we have the SHIB devs begin testing Shibarium to the Ethereum bridge. That's one step closer to launch. Some are saying the Shibarium launch is going to be around August 15th, so it's coming up. So those that may want to get in the SHIB, now might be a time to do it because the charts are looking like a little activity here with SHIB. That's just what it's looking like. So what it will take to become a millionaire? Well, you'd probably, let's say SHIB goes on a 10x run and goes from 8 to 80. You would probably have to have about 12 billion SHIB. You'd have to have about 12 billion SHIB. So I don't know how many SHIB you have. I don't have 12 billion SHIB. So I need more like a 20x. And if we look at SHIB's price, yeah, here we are. Let's go to the weekly, zoom out even more. You know, SHIB did trade up to 80 right here. That was close to its all-time high back in October of 2021. So if SHIB did that from 8 to 80, that would be a 10x. To be a millionaire, you'd have to have 12 trillion. No, 12 billion. 12 billion SHIB. So how many SHIB do you have? I don't got that many. But I do have a big bag, and I'm expecting a run at some point in time. Are we going to see it in August? And is that run then going to continue into 2024 and into 2025 and be more prolonged than what we saw with just the sudden rise and then trading down? I think SHIB is a new token now. It's not this kind of pump and dump anymore because SHIB is traded across so many platforms now that I think it's really tough for it to trade down that fast. But could it be back up at this level? Could we see SHIB coming back up to 80? We could. We could see that. So that's what I'm along for the ride for. I mean, it's good. I think the next 2 years are just going to be crazy. And with that craziness, DCAing, buying, and again, I'm not giving financial advice, just telling you what I'm doing. And we're just continuing to buy. Just continuing to buy. That's what I'm doing. So this Shibarium, you know, it's a big deal. And if there are devs who are building dApps on a Shibarium, a layer 2, like Shibarium, and are tapping into that ecosystem, we're going to see the SHIB, the bone token, of course. Let me go back and zoom back in here. So we've got the bone token up 8% today. And then we've got the leash token up 11% today. So the whole SHIB ecosystem, people are buying in. They're buying this in preparation for what's going to come in about 3 weeks. I don't know. I'm just saying, right now, this has the signs of good, positive movement. And especially with bone, I mean, if you've been buying into bone, I mean, you could have bought bone back here at the a month and a half ago at about 70 cents. and you would have doubled. Just in a month and a half, you would have already doubled for Bone, because Bone is the token that's being used on Shibarium. And then they burn a bunch of SHIB. The SHIB tokens get burned as Shibarium is being used. But most people just own SHIB and they're not really buying Bone. Well, more people are buying into Bone now. You just can't buy it on a lot of exchanges. A lot of people were swapping SHIB for Bone because you can do that on Shiba Swap. So it's kind of interesting what they've built here, but it's all trading up right now and it's all looking very positive. So we'll see. I've got the resistance here at 8.5. SHIB didn't quite hit it, bounced back down a little bit, but we'll see how that trades forward. All right, guys, that's about it that's going on here. We've got Doge trading up right now. Continuing to trade up. So if we're going to DCA and buy some more Doge, that's what we're going to do. So let's go to our DCA portfolio. This is on Coinbase. I have this, and I have got a separate Coinbase account that I created just for this DCAing. Here is our portfolio now. So far, I've put $4,000 into this portfolio. It'll eventually have 10. And look at this, we're up $5.26. $5.26. So Ghostly, I'm not hyping SHIB. All I'm saying is there's an opportunity to make money. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to make money, okay? And so if SHIB is going to take off, I'm going to be on the bandwagon. And I'm going to make money on SHIB. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Okay? But I'm not making a bunch of SHIB videos. I'm not hyping it. I'm just saying, look, if you want to be a millionaire in SHIB, you're going to have 12 billion SHIB tokens. That's all I was saying. If it's going to 10x from where it is now. That's all I'm saying. Back in 2021, when SHIB took off, I didn't have any SHIB. And a lot of people are kicking themselves. I should have had some SHIB, right? Well, this time I'm going to have some SHIB. I promote Dogecoin because I believe in Dogecoin's utility. But this whole Shibarium thing, we'll see. We'll see what gets built on it and how it gets used. But they're adding utility to that whole ecosystem. So, all right. So here's our portfolio. We're up $4.35 on Doge. We're up 50 cents on Bitcoin, up $3 on Gala. We picked up some more Gala and it went up. Sol, we're up a little bit. Matic is down. We're down $4 on Matic. ETH, the number is wrong on ETH. I don't know why ETH isn't calculating right, but overall, the dollar amount adds up. So far, we're up about $5 and we're going to buy some more. So what are we going to start with? We're going to go to spot. And this is on advanced trading on Coinbase. I don't pay any extra for this. This is just the basic Coinbase. I have a link in the description below for joining Coinbase. If you're interested, you can hit that link and you get some free Bitcoin. Free Bitcoin using my link. I think you have to put $100 on or something, minimum, and then make a trade. And as soon as you make that first trade, then you get to spin the wheel and you get free Bitcoin. So you can try that out. For all of you that are here listening, if you haven't hit the like button, please do also subscribe. Again, I usually forget to say that, but I just saw it on the screen and reminded me. Subscribe to Kriss Beck's channel. Appreciate the support. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we are DCAing. We're just buying crypto at whatever the price is. So we're going to buy some Doge. Buy some Doge every time. So what's the Doge price right now? It's about 7765. 0.07765. And we're going to buy $33 of Doge, another 422 Doge. I always do limit order, so I get the price. We'll see whether that fills or not right there at 7765. So that's Doge. What else are we going to buy today? Any suggestions from the audience? What do we want to add to our portfolio? I just bought some Doge. Well, it's filling right now. It's filling. It's thinking about it. I do limit orders. Typically, if you've got low liquidity on a certain token or coin, it's best to use limit orders so the price doesn't go wonky on you. And there it filled 100%. So we just added 422 Doge to our portfolio. So what else are we going to add? I want to add XRP. I want to get some more XRP. All right. So we're going to add XRP. It looks like 71.17 is the price. 71.16. Yeah. We'll do $33. We'll get 46 more XRP at that price. We'll see whether we get those 46 XRP. Because we're adding XRP. And that has filled. So we now have our XRP. Any suggestions? Any suggestions? This is our portfolio. So Shiba, no utility, trillion coin supply, community of crypto clueless morons. It only exists and thrives off of Dogecoin stats. It used to, Ghostly. That used to be what Shiba was about. But I think in the past year or so, they've taken this whole thing. Now that they got a bunch of money, right? They're creating this thing that has nothing to do with Dogecoin. So, but hey, you don't have to like it. That's okay. You don't have to like it. But there's people who've made a lot of money on Shiba. And when Shiba takes off again, I'm on the train. So Matic is down. So we're going to buy more Matic. See where Matic is trading here. 71.16 on Matic. Okay. 0.7120. We're going to pick up more Matic because the price is down a little bit. Makes sense to me. And pick up some Matic. And try and get 46 Polygon Matic tokens here. That's what we're looking for. What else? What else? What else? Jasmine? Should we pick up some more Jasmine? Why don't we? Let's get some more Jasmine in case it really takes off. I'm going to pick up some more Jasmine. What's the price now? 0.416. $33. Jasmine. So we got just Jasmine. So we bought Doge, we bought XRP, we bought Matic, we bought Jasmine. Anything else? What else is trading up? Add some Litecoin before the halving. We can do that. Buy some Litecoin into the halving. What's Litecoin trading at right now? 91.47. Add a little Litecoin into the halving. And then we'll just add some Bitcoin. We'll do a market order on Bitcoin because it is the price, whatever the price is, 29,350. And we just bought 0.00111 Bitcoin. So there we go. We just added to the Kriss DCA portfolio. And here is what our portfolio now looks like. We have more Doge than anything else. Makes sense? Bitcoin, we got 0.005 Bitcoin now. It needs to recalculate the average price. We got XRP, Matic, Gala, Solana, Litecoin, Jasmy, and a little ETH. So good, we picked up some more Jasmy if it takes off. Doge all day. Always Doge. Always Doge. But we're doing a portfolio that, you know, has a little bit of different coins in it. Some different tokens we're looking at for portfolio. I believe in diversity. I own about 20, 25 different cryptos, something like that. Of course, Doge is my biggest bag, but I do have a lot of other things. So that's what we've got. That's what we're looking at. So, go back to the charts. Yeah, there's Doge. Just couldn't hold that resistance line. So we will see how Doge trades over the weekend. We will be back live again on Monday. Until then, I may put out another video over the weekend. We'll see. But we'll be live again on Monday and be buying some more into our portfolio. We'll see how Doge trades over the weekend and see what kind of the excitement will be for Litecoin and certainly the buildup on Shiba as well. So we'll see how that all goes. Hope you all are doing well and hope you have a great weekend. We'll see you soon.
Dogecoin, which started as a complete joke, has like skyrocketed to not a joke anymore. It hit an all-time high of almost 10 cents yesterday, but it was so minuscule you wouldn't have understood why you have millions of shares.
Didn't Elon tweet that too?
And arguably, the most entertaining outcome and the most ironic outcome would be that Dogecoin becomes the currency of Earth in the future.